What's up, YouTube? Got a Pi 3 in 2023 and not sure what to do with it? Well, let me tell you, Recalbox is a great choice. All your retro games in one place. Want to learn how? Stick around. Welcome back to Kelly Tech. Alright, so I want to show you what I'm talking about before I go any further into the installation. Let's head on over to the Pi. And this is the interface you're going to get. I mean, you got favorites. There is so many different systems. Atari, Commodore, Game Gear, all the handhelds. MAME, got Sega, MSX, Neo Geo, Nintendo, TurboGrafx 16. I mean, it goes on and on. But you just select one, and then it goes into this menu, which has nice artwork on the right. And if you wait a second, it'll actually play a little clip of the game, which is nice. And there's the clip. So very nice, sleek, simple interface. I love it. So let me show you how to install it. First off, go to your web browser, and we're going to download the Raspberry Pi imager right here. Download for Windows. And we're just going to open that up and install. Make sure this is ticked and hit finish. And we're done with this. Now, you need to insert your micro SD card into your PC. And choose device. Raspberry Pi 3. Operating system. We're going to go with emulation and Recalbox. And the specific one for Raspberry Pi 3. And we're going to choose the storage that we just plugged in. And as soon as you know this is the right drive, hit next. And hit yes. And this is going to take a minute. Alright, so Recalbox has been written. And it says we can remove the card. Yep. So let's remove the SD card from our PC. Shut down the program. Alright, so let's take this SD card over to the Pi and give it its first boot. Alright, inserted the micro SD card into the Pi and powering on now. Little welcome screen. A powerful retro console. Just tells you a little bit about. And this looks almost just like the controller I'm using. I got an 8-bit N30 Pro. And it's telling you that it supports over 100 systems, which is pretty impressive. And yeah, the images and the box art and everything is really good. And you can search for a game across platforms and then choose which one you like, which is kind of neat. It's telling you about shortcuts and combo hotkeys and how to add your games. Alright, so this is your first boot into Recalbox. So the first thing we're going to do is get our controller set up. So let's go to controller settings. And configure. Now pair Bluetooth controller. That's what we're looking for. And I got an 8-bit though that I'm gonna pair. Well, put into pairing mode right now. And it's connected. Alright, we're in business. Okay, so we have some stuff we gotta do inside of here, so it's pretty set up already, but there's some stuff that you just might want to do. So let's go through. Cody, not worried about. Let's check system settings. Okay, nothing in here we need to do. Updates, no. Game settings, let's see. Nope, nothing really important. Nothing there. We already did controller. UI. Yeah, this thing's pretty much set up for you. Let's see. Oh, sound. Of course, you can change your sound from HDMI to the analog audio if you'd like. And you can pair an audio device, Bluetooth. And network settings, easiest way to do it is with the WPS connection. Just click this button and hit the WPS button on your router. Configuration successful. It's always the easiest way to do it, or you could do it manually. Let's back out. We're gonna skip Scraper right now because that's the one for the end. And no need for BIOS checking, open source, or quit. So let's look at advanced settings. So overclock. I am going to go to turbo because I have decent cooling. If you're going to overclock, make sure you got adequate cooling. Boot settings. That works for me. Resolution. I am gonna put the default 1080p. Case management. I just happen to have a NESPi case, so that's cool to take advantage of the safe shutdown feature. Okay, awesome. So that's pretty cool. The case that I have, it has a power button and a reset button just like a Nintendo does. And I'm gonna go ahead and hit OK. Alright, we're back. Let's try to pick up where we left off. And we were at advanced settings. Resolutions. And case was the last thing we did. And none of that. Okay. So we're left with Scraper, which is something we're going to do later. So I'm going to back out. You would go to quit, but I'm going to try my NESPi case and hit the power button and see what happens. Nice. Alright, back at the PC, I have the micro SD card from the Pi, and I'm going to insert it into the PC. And we're going to get a mess of stuff pop up on the screen. Don't format anything, just hit the X's. X everything out. And right here, this folder, ROMs. This is what we're looking for. So I want Super Nintendo. So I think it would be under SNES. Here we go. And I'm going to go into my SNES. So now we can just drag them from your drive over to the micro SD card. Now, this can take a minute. You can always go to internetarchive.org to get your ROMs for your backups if you don't already have them. Okay, so that's all I'm going to put in there is the Super Nintendo. If you want to do more, you can go into the share folder and go to another like Nintendo and put all the Nintendo games in there. But I'm good. I just wanted to put Super Nintendo in here, so we are set. I am going to eject the drive. Alright, let's head on over to the Pi. Alright, so back at the Pi, let's find Super Nintendo. There it is. And as you can see, we got the games, but nothing else. So they will play, but let's back on out of here. And go to Scraper. And let's see. Let's get our names from the results from the Scraper. Let's just go with all this time around. And we only have the one system, so select all. And that's, yeah, Super Nintendo. And then options here. Go to optimize video. And I would go with Screensaver Mix version 2. And we're good there. Now, we hit Scrape Now. And what this does is it downloads all the box art and the video for all your ROMs. So this can take some time. I'll speed this up. Alright, so the scraper is done scraping, so let's back out. That took some time. And let's go to our Super Nintendo. There we go. And here is the art. So if you move quickly, it just shows the picture, maybe the box art, but if you pause, it'll give you a short clip, which is really nice. And top left of the screen there, it shows how many mushrooms for how good the game is. You know, it's got 5 mushrooms, you know, like 5 stars, so that's pretty cool. Also, you can see it change as I go. This one's almost a 5-star aerial fighters. So really cool interface. I like everything about this. Really nice, guys. It's really not that complicated. Once you set it up, it's just ready to go. You don't have to mess with it no more. Hours and hours of just old school retro gaming fun. Well, guys, I hope you like this one. Pi 3 was probably getting dusty. Pi 3 doesn't do much too well, but it does retro game pretty darn good. And this interface is pretty amazing. So, hope you liked it. Hope you get some use out of it. If you did, like and subscribe. And as always, have a tech day.